two. Down to one. It's game. Yes!
This ball is crushed.
MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm on being so real, my rhymes convict and heal.
Welcome to the Faithful Fan Show. I'm your host, Tony Cook, joined today by none other than young Julian, aka Julian Just Do It, aka the chosen one. He's here. We're back. Hey, we're back ready to boogie. Team USA played Serbia, and the Olympics is in full force. We could talk about some other sports, but we're really going to dive into this Team USA basketball. And people say it's drama going on after game one because of certain players' playing time and stuff. But we're going to cover all that. But first, Jay, I want to ask, how are you? How is Texas treating you, dog?
Man, blessed, highly favored, man. Just want to say thank you to the man up top for all the blessings and opportunities, he's given guys like us, man. And I just say thank you for, the people out there, like, our friends, our family, our loved ones that we have close to us, man, and just riding with us through, everything and believing in, guys like us, like, ambitious guys that sometimes, we go on these adventures, and you need the people behind you to support you to actually be successful. And that small group of people, I just want to say thank you to them, especially like you, Tone, giving us a platform to like build again and come back, because we got such a strong brotherhood coming up together. So yeah, man, I'm ready to get into it. And we love basketball around here, so let's get to it.
Know that, Jay. Hey, and I'm happy to have my boy back. You back in the States, and you back out here. I feel like I could get you a little easier. So I'm gonna get out to Texas and see you. I'm gonna go out there and hoop too. I'm ready to go. My Achilles is back. I'm back popping, dog.
Hey, we got to get it back on the court, bro. I know when I get a lot of attention in the middle, I know in the corner I see you. On the wing I see you.
I'm ready, dog. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Hey, did you already finish the league you was playing in?
We got Brody Lee. We had a game last night. We got one more game, and then we got playoffs. So we're sitting in the 5th seed right now out of 10 teams. So we'll be going into the playoffs.
The league leader in rebounds, dog. What's going on? I was the league leader in rebounds, like so.
Yeah, I'm top 4 right now. I'm top 4.
Oh, boy,
actually top 3. Top 3.
He's out there putting in work on the glass.
Yeah, so
let's go, Jay. Hey, but all seriousness, we got to get to this Team USA basketball, bro. You told me before we got on here, you watched USA versus Serbia. First half looked kind of, like they was keeping it close. It seemed like all they really had was Jokic, honestly. And we started to pull away. Seemed like when KD got in the game. KD great. Tell me how you feel. I want to hear your first thoughts on the game against Serbia. How'd you like Team USA? How'd they look? Highlights from the game.
I would just say that the offense is such a high-level, high-powered offense that even like the knock on their defense, like when that's slipping, but like you could see, like, I mean, it's Team USA, bro. At any given night, it's gonna be somebody. So the fact that it was KD, and then that they left him out that Nike ad, I think that kind of fired him up, and so he has something to prove. He has something to go out there and had a chip on his shoulder, and shot a perfect table, right? Shot his score. So that right there, it's very impressive.
He led the team in scoring first game back, and bro, silly me, because I don't know, I must have forgot, bro, because last season the Suns weren't great. Like, they were in the playoffs, but they weren't great, and it was just KD, right? So like, I don't know, maybe I just wasn't watching. I forgot this dude is still dog. He looked like the best player on our team instantly when it got out, but maybe it's all the attention all the other players are getting. He was getting wide open looks. What did you see? Do you see like okay, do you see KD, like, is he still the best scorer in the league? Like,
I would just say in the international play, in that setting, Kevin Durant is gonna thrive. Like, I mean, there's an interview, I don't know, it's not on the internet anymore, but Kobe Bryant was talking about when, you talk about the Redeem team, we were mentioning them before. Kobe Bryant was talking about how when it was all of them, they were running the offense through Kevin Durant, just because of like that's a 6'11" deadly lethal shooter. Like he can literally, there's not a lot of guys, there's nobody really that's going to be able to just stop him from turning around and shooting right over you. Like, and he's going from distance. So, I mean, I think that KD with that international play, his game really thrives. I think that he's a legendary man, and he just showed he had to prove he had to right before we get to the actual real Olympic play, right? Because like I think that they have to like in the finals they have to establish their roles, and he let everybody know like if you need to go through me and I need to put it on my shoulders, I got us.
Yeah, bro. It was looking crazy. Like, because honestly, up until this point, it's kind of like, would you say it's ran through LeBron and Curry? Kind of like, as far as offensive wise, they're running plays for Curry, but it's like LeBron running the offense, really. Like, and then Anthony Edwards is out there. When he's out there, he's getting his ISOs. Um, One thing that I saw that I got to ask you, Tatum got 0 minutes in game one against Serbia. And you've seen
Mhm.
the exhibition games, his minutes have slowly gotten less and less. What do you think that like I don't agree with that. I don't think if Derek White got 15 minutes, there's no way that Derek I think honestly Tatum I don't think he plays better defense like that than Tatum. Like, you know what I mean? Because everyone's saying, oh, he's a better role player. He's a more defensive player. I don't know, bro. If you got 15 minutes for Derek White, I feel like you got 15 minutes, something for Tatum, right? Like, what do you think, Jay? What's your take on that?
I think that man, he just won a championship, bro. So he put the work in. He was probably the best player in the league this year. You could say he capped it off, and uh, it's something else going on. Maybe he had a little tweak or something, and it's not really worth it. It's not necessary. Like it's good that he's on the roster, but we didn't need to like. It wasn't like, oh, you got to put Tatum in the game, especially with KD the way he was playing. It was like,
Oh no, yeah.
as a hooper, it's a luxury because it's like we can rest our body. You could rest your body, and then in certain games when you really need to perform, you perform. And being on a team that talented, like all those guys have each other's backs because they're so nice. So it's like really like I mean, you could look at the roster. I know you want to get into the starters later, but you can get all the way down to like Devin Booker, Tatum, Anthony Edwards. Like you could run the offense through any of those dudes probably, and we'd still be all right.
You're right. No, and it's no big deal. That's why it's like I wanted to hear what you thought about him
Yeah.
not playing at all because I know, like you said, as soon as KD came in, it's like, oh yeah, Tatum can't do. I think he's still got a couple players in front of him that do what he does a little better. Like LeBron and KD are still a little bit better. I would say maybe in
I,
this.
I just say like, man, look, it's like, bro, they're all so good. Like they're the best players, and it's just a different style of what you want. And then on their respected teams in the NBA,
The
like
Curry
the
thing.
other pieces are catered to them. The other
That's what
pieces are
I'm saying.
catered, you
So
know.
so
So I think, I mean, nah, bro, because if you really wanted to, like Tatum, honestly, like if he had to, like, okay, for example, like if Tatum had to really pipe up and play for the starting spot, like he would go. Like, don't sleep on him. He's not going nowhere. Like he's solid. He's got 3 level scoring. You know what I'm saying? He's not a better shooter than KD, but he's for sure a better attacker.
oh yeah,
Okay.
all around.
So it's just a matter of do you want on your offense, if you're the coach, do you want shooters or do you want aggressive attackers? Like, it's there's just so many like these guys are so nice. It's like what do you really want, bro?
Yeah,
Because like,
what flavor ice cream you want, dog? Like you got a bunch of you're at an ice cream store like with a bunch of different flavors. Which how you want to do it, bro? That's how it go. That's how.
it's like when you play 2K, when you play with the all-star teams, like you could play with like any combinations and you're gonna have a good team. Like it's just how they complement each other, and then it's also about who you're playing against, I feel like too.
Okay, so let me ask you this, Jay, because you're a hooper. You're a hooper.
Yeah.
We could talk like, yeah, you're right. It really don't matter. Like honestly, KD could have sat out and we probably still would have beat Serbia. Like at some like KD was the reason we won for sure. But like KD could have sat out and Tatum been right there. We probably still beat Serbia. Probably
I would
not.
say this though. I'll say this. Jason Tatum could have just as big as a game that KD had against Serbia. Jason
Exactly.
Tatum could play that same game. He could do those same incredible numbers, perfect score.
And
He could score just like that.
and like you said, he's a champion now. He come off his best, basically his year. This is it. Well, he didn't win the MVP or whatever.
Yeah.
But think about it. But think about it, Jay. If you were Jason Tatum and you got invited to the Olympics to play with, okay, this is big. This is a big team right here. This is a big moment. And you get a DMP and Derek White, your teammate. You're not hot.
He didn't want to play, bro. There was he
You
probably
think
told the
it's that?
coaches,
You
yeah,
think it's
yeah,
that,
it's something. Yeah,
bro?
there's something that happened. Yeah,
There's
there's
no way
something that
you're not rocking with that.
yeah,
Like, you're ready to go. You're not rock. Like you're gonna low key be
yeah.
like hot, right? Like
It's like this though. It's like this. He could have played, but it wasn't necessary. Like it's something that's not crucial. Like it wasn't career ending, but it could have been a tweak. It could have been something in practice. Maybe he didn't feel as good. Like he could have been 80% instead of 100. Like his back, it could have been anything. Like he just didn't want to play. And then KD's going off like that. Let just KD have this game. Like because KD needed that for his confidence and his career and his like his campaign. Like Jason Tatum's not tripping right now. He proved it to everybody. I'm the best right now. He has what everybody wants. Like the gold medal compared to the trophy, it doesn't stack up. Like niggas ain't tripping. You feel me? So I think it was something we just don't know. I think it's something that we just don't know. And the combination of KD balling out, like why would you if you had something going on, you're not gonna put Jason Tatum in the game. Like
not that serious anymore.
if the game is on the line and there's nobody else to go in, and you're looking like if we're down, if let's just say like we're down 12, and you got to put Jason Tatum, like bro, you got to go. Like he could have went, but it's not because he's sorry. It's not like because Coach Kerr is like, oh yeah, you're not playing, bro, because you're not nice enough. Like
It's got to be a Kerr. Kerr is feeling his OGs, bro. He's feeling the OGs. It's like he said Tatum's gonna play next game though. He said it.
of course, yeah, of course. Now he has to play because there's so much freaking attention on it. But honest to God, like I'll be real with you. I guarantee you Tatum was cooling. He put his body to the ultimate test of winning the NBA championship, being the best player on the team. Like he's not like he's gonna be a part. He'll do his part. He's him being there, he was gonna do his part to help us win gold.
Yep, absolutely. And he
So
got more to do. I already know he's gonna get in there and do work. It was just interesting. I was literally because I've been kind of like waiting to see what the lineup like of the pecking order, So when you see it, okay, they started Booker, okay, dope, that's interesting. And then you see who comes off the bench, and you see what's going on. I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't expect Halliburton to play, but it's like Tatum. I'm like, hold up. White's in the whole game. I'm like, dang, Tatum didn't play. So I was a little bit, it threw me a little bit when I watched it. It really did. That's why I had to bring it up. But
yeah, you got to think too, though, like in the game of basketball, right? So, like, the NBA is so powerful, bro. It's the best league in the world. So, like, even these guys that are on these other teams, they play in the NBA. Like, the best players on these Olympic teams, like all those other players that are not, they want to play in the NBA. Like, they don't care. Like, this is a chance for them to go at these guys to get a chance to go to the NBA and to play in that league. And the storylines of the NBA, how powerful they are in the sense of like, let's look at last year, like, and let's look at a guy like Melo and Devin Booker who came up short. Like they hopped on the plane because they're so hot. Like they still got something to prove because I lost the NBA championship. So I'm in a mode where I'm like, I'm pissed off. So I'm really still trying to hoop. I'm still in killer mode. Like I'm not chilling. I'm hot. I just lost the
hey,
NBA championship.
Booker's out there on straight business, bro. That's why he started.
You know,
Hell, he's out there.
Carmelo Anthony, the U.S. Olympic gold. He's like Mr. Poster for that because like he didn't win the championships. They weren't talking about him in the playoffs. Like, but during the USA, what he turned up. Like that was his time. He got gold medals. He was scoring. Like, so certain guys like Halliburton, he has something to prove. He's gonna turn up. Like
If he gets,
Tatum, he's not tripping. He's got the ultimate checks,
he
got
got
the
it.
ultimate bags. He got the bonuses. He's about to turn them back up and get ready. He'll help win the gold, and he's gonna go and try to defend the NBA title. Like that's the biggest thing. So if there's something that happened that we probably just don't know, or it's just like the rest for him is more valuable. Like we might need him at another game. We might need him in one of these other games.
Like I said, there's plenty of players out there to step in if there's a next man up situation. But hey, let's get on to because they're gonna play. I think Saudi Arabia. No, not Saudi Arabia. What is it? They're playing the team that gave them
South Sudan.
South Sudan. That we just played them and beat them by 1 point, right? I said
Yeah.
Saudi. I'm tripping. South Sudan. But
Yeah.
but we just played them in one of the tune-up games. Going into this game, I want to say it's I think it's in a couple days, if not tomorrow. But who do you think should start after watching game one? I think to start the first game, it was Steph Curry, Devin Booker, LeBron James. At the 4 was no. Who else was there? No, Jrue Holiday started too, I think. Jrue Holiday and starting
Embiid.
So LeBron at the 4, Embiid at the 5, LeBron at the 4, Booker at the 3, Jrue Holiday at the 2, Curry at the 1. Who do you think should start going into? Do you think should be the same dudes? Because you like the rotation, or how would you start going into South Sudan?
I think we should start Steph Curry,
Right.
Anthony Edwards,
There we go.
LeBron, AD, and Embiid.
Okay, you're right. That was my original before everything happened, Jay. That was my OG. Like, okay, that's who I want to start. But after watching these games, because I've watched pretty much, if I haven't watched the game, I watch the highlights or the playback. Embiid, man, I don't know. Maybe he don't match with the international game. And I'm not just feeding into the media, bro. I'm not feeding into the media, Jay. I'm not. Don't do it. You know it, bro. He doesn't look good out there at all, dog. I don't know. He got promised a starting job to play with USA, but
Bro, you know what? I just hope I hope all this scrutiny is just gonna make him pissed off and he goes out there and
he's the ball, bro. You stop
plays
playing.
here. Yeah, and you know what? The thing is like on the Sixers, it's okay if Embiid pulls up from 3 or pulls up jumpers and misses. Like on Team USA, bro, you don't have the luxury to get it going.
We need to get that rock to someone else, bro. If that's what you're gonna do with it, let's get the rock. Let's move the rock. Let's move the rock. If that's what you're gonna do. If this nigga's gonna take a elbow jumper, and we have Steph Curry running around screens, we have LeBron James at the top of the
I
community.
think honestly, I'm gonna take Embiid out and put KD in the lineup.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we found the starting lineup. Because originally I liked Embiid because I thought he was going. I thought the size of him and AD next to each other is a problem. But what I'm seeing, AD and Bam are nasty next to each other. Like, honestly, Embiid, like, bro, I don't know, man. It's all good, whatever. Like, he could start, but in my starting lineup, I would probably for real take Embiid out now and have AD, KD, like you said, LeBron, Anthony Edwards, because that boy cooked. He just need more opportunity. He's ridiculous. And Curry. Booker in there is cool. You know Jrue Holiday's going to get his minutes. He's going to get the strap. But let's get the dogs out there. Let's get the dogs out there and really go. For real. Like, I love it. I love that.
It's just there's so many options. It's just like, what do you really want? And then all these guys are, they've humbled themselves to like a little bit to sacrifice. Like they're not tripping. They just know they want to win gold. So whenever you need me, they're ready. And I think that it's just a matter of like, what's your preference and what you're up against.
Yeah, that too. Matchup definitely plays a part in that too. I agree. Honestly, I don't know what to think about this matchup because I don't know why it was so close in the first place the first time. Like I feel like we're still trying to figure out our chemistry, you know what I mean, as far as the team and who's really getting the shots. But I think that night we figured out LeBron needs to go ahead and handle things when it gets close,
KD is gonna be another X factor right now in this game. They haven't seen KD.
That's absolutely.
I think we're gonna wipe the floor with the competition. It's gonna be it's not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be pretty when these guys really turn up and really lock in and like, all right, this is our identity, our roles on this team, and now it's time to really like turn up and all have like, big time performances all the way to gold. Like this year it's like these other players are good, they just don't have enough. Like they should really let the rest of the world put an ultimate all-star team together with all the countries.
That would be interesting, but that's such a slap, and they would never do that, bro. Like, they think of how insulting that is to the rest of the world. Like, oh,
But that's what's necessary.
We got to team up like the Avengers to beat Thanos. That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, but it's like we're really the Avengers though. Like you see what's
Dark.
going on.
It's true. I'm interested to see because I think well, damn, like I thought Canada was the bet was gonna be the illest test, but now it's probably France, right? With Wimby. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough because it's not just Wimby no more with the Spurs, bro. He's got some players on France. Like there's some players over there. I can't think off the top
Team
of my head.
USA's weaknesses is always guarding the 3-point ball. And if a team comes in and they play around Wimby, like and Wimby's able to attack the middle and get 20 and then now you got a double triple collapse and he's kicking out and niggas are hitting shots, like we'll be in trouble. But ultimately our talent, like we just have too much. Like even your role player, like your sixth and seventh guy coming off of Italy or France, I'm sorry, is not what the USA has coming off their eighth guy. You know
That's
what I
where
mean?
that's where it gets really, really nasty. Because we had KD coming off the bench. He dropped 20. He dropped 20 in the second quarter.
And you know what's funny is like when you see the other teams and the players that play in the NBA, they know what it is. And these
Yeah,
other guys that don't play in the NBA, they're riled up
yeah.
and they really think they got a chance. But the dudes that play in the NBA, they're like, bro, you like these guys are really good. Like, it's like it's funny. You see that.
Different, bro. It really is different. And so this leads me to because our team is after seeing KD do what KD does, like I was like, oh my gosh, this team is dumb, bro. Like there's nothing to me. I'm gonna ask you first before I blow the lead. Redeem team. No, no, no. It's Dream first. Dream team. Then there was the Redeem team. And this is supposedly they're calling it Redeem 2.0 is what they're calling it, but it's 2024 team. How do you rank them? 1 through 2, best to worst. Cause I got thoughts after watching KD, bro.
Yeah, I think
It's
the redeem team with Kobe number one, they're smashing any of them. They're running through.
Jay.
They're like they're the dream team, but like when you had the Lamborghini and they were turned up, and then you seen when Lamborghini came out with the 2.0 version, like they're bigger, stronger, more athletic. Like their bigs are just like they have LeBron. We have LeBron and Kobe.
That's true. You're right. LeBron and Kobe
You
is a
know,
big that
like Charles Barkley and all those other guys, those bigs are not guarding KD and LeBron. They're not guarding them. They can't. It's too much. They're trying to back down and play like aggressive at like they'll get crossed up, euroed, and dunked on. They can shoot threes. Like they're not guarding guys that handle the ball and shoot threes like that. Like, um, this team is good, but it's not that good.
bro.
It's not that
Are
good.
you sure? Because
Yeah, because like
okay,
let's look at it. Let's let me
no
ask you.
Kobe, yes.
Halliburton, listen, Halliburton, Holiday, whatchamacallit, who else can I say? Halliburton, Holiday, even Devin Booker, bro, doesn't have um they're not bigger than Michael Jordan's squad, and they're definitely not bigger than when Kobe's squad was on there.
They're not,
Like the
but bro, they're way.
bro, Kobe, Dwayne Wade, LeBron.
So Jay, wait. Let's do the ranking. So I heard you got redeemed first, right?
Yes.
You're saying dreams. You're saying this squad is last out of the three.
No, I would say second. I would put them second because of Curry.
Okay, okay, and that's shocking. Some Curry love from from Jew.
Yeah. because
No, really.
like whatchamacallit, the guards besides Michael Jordan, they're not guarding Curry.
Yeah, Mullen was out there, bro. That's wild. That's wild.
John Stockton, I believe.
Yeah, that's wild. It like honestly, them having Charles Barkley and David Robinson and that's pretty serious. Like David Robinson and Alonzo Mourning is probably equivalent. What do you think? Like equivalent to AD Bam, Embiid. AD Bam Embiid is probably better, right? I would say it's
Yeah,
better.
I think Bam by himself, shockingly, like he doesn't have as big as legend as them. But if you watch his gameplay and his style, he'd be more successful than those guys because they're real clunky. They're real robotic post players, you know,
AD is
they're
like
not
another
getting
level. AD is another level.
too
Oh,
much.
that's the other thing I gotta ask. Like, dog, AD. I don't think because did the Redeem have AD? No,
Yeah, yeah,
they did.
I
They
think
had young
so.
AD because I
I
know
think
they had
so.
Dwight. They had Dwight, right?
Yeah.
And they had a young AD. That's kind of serious, actually. If they had young AD, that's wild. But AD right now with I wish Embiid was playing better because it on paper it looks crazy. But I don't know. I think this squad with KD how he is now. But you're right. Now looking at the Redeem, they had Dwayne Wade as well.
Bro, but let me ask you a question. The difference is this is Kobe, dog. Like,
Oh,
bro,
absolutely.
nobody on this team, nobody. Like LeBron is a 40-year-old LeBron, bro.
Hold
Kobe was
up.
in his
No, stop, dog. But it was
Kobe was
like
in
40
his
year
shit still, bro. Kobe was
was
still in
he?
his shit. Like he was still winning like championships in the mode of he wasn't in his last 3 years of
LeBron,
his career.
LeBron right now is more explosive than Kobe was at that point, right? Come on, bro. LeBron is the best player on our team
Yeah,
right now.
you gotta go look. You gotta go watch that episode on Last Dance, and you gotta go watch some more. You gotta
Last
go
day,
watch.
I gotta watch the Kobe redeem, like because he wasn't even the
Oh,
best.
you
He
watch?
wasn't the best player on
Yeah,
the team. It was like Dwayne Wade at that, like right and Melo. They were balling the best on the redeem, right?
bro. No. Kobe took over. His presence
His
when he
presence,
got to the
yeah,
team.
I
At that point, think about it. Think about it. Listen, LeBron was still young. He wasn't doing the shit. Kobe, when they got with Kobe, they talk about Kobe had him in the gym way earlier. They was going to the club. Kobe was walking to the gym with his gloves. Like he's taught them niggas that like they were young. Now they're in their Kobe years. Like, but at that time, like think about this, bro. Like, man, like even the LeBron, bro, that LeBron would fuck these niggas up right now. He would fuck
it
this
was
LeBron
prime.
up.
It was Miami Heat LeBron.
What? Like nobody's messing with Kobe and LeBron, dog.
Right. Hey,
Like
you talked me off,
Jordan didn't have LeBron.
talked me off the ledge as far as redeem. Oh, I do think redeem is better. Redeem is better than this team. But I was a little prisoner of the moment after watching last game and watching KD. I'm like, bro, they got way too much. Like right now, it looks on our
And
defense.
we had Melo,
That too.
Melo in prime
And
form. Like,
Wade balled out, bro.
yeah, Wade off the
Wade
bench.
balled out off the bench. Like we had that was squad. I remember. And like you said, Kobe was the leader. Kobe was the leader of that team for
The
sure.
ultimate champion. Like there's no like all these other guys like Ginobili at Argentina, Pau Gasol in Spain, they knew like, oh fuck, it's over. Like
But we do
without
agree.
Kobe on that squad, they beat them.
But we do
Spain
agree.
beats USA.
We can't listen to these dudes talking about the dream team would be would beat either of those the Redeem or 2024. We can't listen to these
No.
old. I can't do it. I can't. Like you said, Stockton and Mullen was out there. Like
I will say this though. I will say this though. Like, Michael Jordan's Olympic campaign during that Dream Team, like nobody's, not even Kobe or LeBron, like their impact, like how he was, like his stardom, his fandom, like
that's my
they
that.
like
Yeah,
not one Olympic basketball player has had that like effect on the Olympics like that.
not even Kobe. Not even Kobe.
You know.
Not even Kobe. Honestly, like Jordan has had the biggest. Well, he was the biggest basketball star. Period, bro. Like, and that was during. That was like right. That was like Space Jam time, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah. Like there was no other stars. Like nowadays, we all have our own outlets, so we're all stars in our own right, you know? But like back then, it was like, no, if the camera is only on Michael Jordan, like, you know? And it's like now, like all these guys have shoes. Like all these guys on Team USA have their own signature shoe and stuff. Like back then, like it wasn't like that. Like Michael Jordan had his shoe and that was it. Like nobody was fucking with anything else.
I think of who else Barkley may have had his own joint, but that's it. That's it though. But
Yeah.
no one was like on Jordan's level, even close. Like,
Right.
but
Right.
honestly, I always love this time. Like whenever Team USA is serious in the Olympics and they put a real
Mhm.
squad together, we don't see it too many times, in a lifetime. So this is big. Living through this, I hope we get the gold. It looks like we are, like you said. It looks like we about to drag South Sudan, but we'll see.
Yeah.
And then I think we play Australia and after that or something like that. No. I thought we played like Patty Mills or something like that after that, but we'll see. Do you know who the third game is? Or if there
I'm not sure, but I think the only matchups we have that can give us a run is France and Canada.
we might play Canada again, but
You know.
France, yeah, like because like you said, we don't know what type of shooters they got around Wemby. And what's interesting about the rules now is Wemby could just hang out in the key because that's dangerous.
And you could get the ball off the rim.
That's why see that. But that's why we're good right now too, because we have Bam and AD. They could just stay in the key. It's bad. That's really bad. Like one of them, but so we'll see. I'm looking forward to a France matchup if it happens, but we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. I think that's the Olympic Committee knows that's the only chance they have from stopping us from being victorious with the gold again.
Yeah. But
and I'm gonna say this too, Tom. Like, as a hooper that's played in other countries, like, it's so much pride because, like, you go to all these countries as an American, and you might be an American in China, or you might be an American in Mexico, or wherever you play at, and these people that you play with are talking so much smack, and then it's like the stock of an American player is so much higher than valuable than any other player you can get from the other countries in the world because of like it's all predicated off of Team USA and what USA basketball does,
And my boy ate off that, yeah. Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop.
Yeah.
Your boy.
Yeah, so it's a great time and I love it, and it's also a great time for like we all get to see these other stars and young players from these other countries, like that young boy from Sudan, the young one, like the one that's bouncy, like him. Like you see guys that come up from these countries that just get blown up and they're in the NBA, like they should be in the NBA. So it's an opportunity for them to make a name for themselves and get into the NBA.
It's great, and it's underrated. It's a great time for hoops, like you said. Great time for hoops. I've been loving. I'm watching games, not even USA too. I'm watching all the games, low-key, the whole tournament. So
yeah, and there's Olympic basketball going on. You got the TBT tournament, and then you have the Big Three. It's a great time. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot going on with like other than the NBA. So.
Stay tapped in, y'all. WNBA is coming back too right after this Team USA, and that's fire as well. It's all jumping right now. Let's go.
The girls should win too as well.
Oh yeah,
the women.
I'm not worried about the ladies, but Jay, I appreciate you joining me today. We covered it. We covered everything Team USA basketball today. It was dope. Anything to say to the fans before we get out of here? I appreciate you, dog.
Yeah, man. Peace and love, dog. Always a pleasure to be on here, bro.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm digging the background. I just noticed my boy got a Black Panther in the background. Let's go. Hey, it's been fun, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time. Hey, we play South Sudan. We about to take them out, and then we about to go for the goal. Let's go. Team USA. Dun, 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 dun.
Rookie in the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a leg. In the paint, going hard with the venom. Shot so much, man, I think I need a leg. Animal, MC Cannibal, rap Hannibal. Here to change the game, mainframe, all y'all programmable. Coaching on tracks, balling like a paper like Phil. I'm Orpheus and real, my rhymes convict and heal. A world blind, my lines a red pill, real. Ball like I've been here, rookie in his prime. Focus like Jordan the second time. Kobe in playoff times, you know fully when I drive. Call for it, Kelly go in the Blizo spit. Auto like free throws by Ito. Circle loose stroke magic. Rhymes over all y'all like dirt